To a fresh session of Rescue at Raxis.
I'm talking to
Damn
your
it!
manager.
Push the button.
Same
You're
one.
not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I hit the button a bit earlier.
God
Getting the
damn it.
same response over and over.
Yep.
Until finally they just storm out of the storm.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch the beginning of this session. To see
It's
when
back
it
in
started.
2000.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's only
It
gotten
does
worse.
take a while to fire up.
Yeah, I want to know exactly where it started picking us up. Anyway.
Yes. Anyway, in true Top Gear fashion.
Oh no.
Last time, the party investigated a cabin. They got clawed the fuck up by some invisible fuckers, then ran away after beating them up. They came back to the rest of the party, after some resting, some reluctant healing. They inspected a circular arrangement of bits and pieces of people.
A circle of meat, if you will.
They very intently focused on this, which let the DM mute the mic for a bit and lie back, because there was nothing more to this. It's just, man, they really thought about it. They made their way inside to the cabin, wherever was a locked door to the basement. It was very easily pried open, a bit of Russian roulette there. Then they fell inside, and now they're not in the prime material plane right now. It's quite obviously the Shadowfell, because they are in a basement, a wine cellar type arrangement. However, above them is darkness, vast and huge, and just on the edge of sight they can see, above them, a graveyard, inverted. Along with the odd dangling chain, funerary statues. It's all the usual kind of creepy shit. But that's important. There's no roof here. And then they engaged in battle with these husks of people, who seem to be sort of like a coal texture to them. There's crystalline arrangements bursting out of them. And they move so badly. They fight so poorly. But they keep coming. It's almost like a theme for the fight. Anyway, when last we left off, it was their turn. Because Castalia and Kagratz had just gone. So, let's see here. Well, the last barrels in the room are breaking. So let's see now. Let's get their arrangement.
Wait a minute. I feel like these are preloaded stacks. Son of a bitch. I know what he's doing. He's yanking stacks over. I know exactly how many are left. It's fair.
Just clear out the room a little bit so there's placements here. Alrighty, so let's see here. Got Wolfgang in range. Nope, no one's underneath Lorna. Or fake Lorna. Let's see
Can't
here.
make one token in the transit.
We brought Lorna. Did we bring Pufflesworth?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No. Do you not remember we had that hilarious moment where we left Pufflesworth behind, and then Rain proclaimed very loudly that it's about time that Malgern trained his animal to fight.
I wanted to bring Pufflesworth and everybody overruled me.
Yes, because we know what happens if Puffleworth gets into a fight.
You're
He wins. He kills things. He's the best.
Exactly, there you go.
He gets all the heals.
Well,
Yeah. Because I hurt.
Alrighty, so... But also, while these guys break out of their boxes and all, you do notice, like, out of all the barrels they burst open in, they're filled with a lot of the dust that is flaking off these guys. And also, let's see here. Zarzul, you've got the senses for it. Give me a perception roll.
Uh-oh. How bad is he doomed?
I don't know. You flushed pretty hard there.
Yep.
But not enough.
Anyway. You've got a sense of unease, which is not at all surprising. So let's see. 2 on Wolfgang. Actually, first of all, a drag down. That hits. For 4 bludgeoning on Wolfgang, who is now prone. Or no, he's grappled, correction. Let's see, a monster is prone. But the one beside him... The one beside him is going to smack him, and he gets advantage. 17 hit Wolfgang?
No.
Really?
How has he got 18?
I'm not sure, but that's how it's.
Because I'm
worked
pretty
it
sure we
out.
only got him lever armor.
Well, let's see. What's his base stats?
Pretty sure. I think he was 17 before we put the armor on him.
Hmm.
That's I guess
This is Dex.
That's super high.
his dex is +2,
Okay, so
and he has 1 natural armor, so that puts it at 13.
yeah. So
Then
lever
you
armor
factor
does
in
nothing.
Then you factor in his proficiency bonus, which is 2 more armor.
Although you're now level 8.
Oh, so it'll only be 1 more? Let me see. Nope, yep, 1 more.
And he's actually at +3 from Dex, so.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you got a stat up.
I think he still
Yeah, I
comes
could-
short though. I don't think he hits 18.
It comes to 14, then the 1 extra from...
15, 16, 17, 18.
Hmm.
3 from Dex,
what-
and then 1 from the extra.
Well, he starts at 2 dex and 1 natural armor. This is how he has 13.
Okay.
You then add the proficiency bonus, that's +3 because it isn't naturally put in. And that boots it up to
16.
16. And then leather armor would not help because he has natural armor.
Bugger.
So I think a 17 hits. Fuck you.
Damn it!
For 5 bludgeoning, take it all. That's
Beastmaster pets are weird as shit.
That's max damage. You deserve that.
That is kind of weak.
Well, no, like, you have to ignore natural armor. It's just a classification to explain why this creature is an AC above 10 when it doesn't have any dex. But a wolf does have dex in this case. So he's 13 because of his dex.
Yeah.
Then you had a proficiency of, what's it currently, 4? 3?
4, so... yeah, 3. I have a proficiency bonus of 3, so...
So he's got dex 3, proficiency 4, then he's got leather armor giving a +1. So yes, that does actually miss. There we go. Now we got to the end of the calculation.
He only has a proficiency of 3, though.
Yeah.
He's level 8.
He's 19.
We're
Yeah.
level 8. I only have a
Okay.
proficiency bonus of 3.
Yeah, but we get
Why-
proficiency 4
Why'd
at
you say
9,
4?
I think. I thought it was 4.
No, not you. Raider fucking confirmed it for me anyway. So yeah, his AC is 17.
Yeah, so that hits.
And now we have the guys hitting Lorna. Oh, that is a clear hit.
I don't like this.
And with that 2 bludgeoning, you are down 1 displacer beast in the room. Because her illusion's gone on being hit.
Okay.
This also
That's
means
fine.
this one wanders in closer now. Because he kind of has to make a hit. But he's no longer at disadvantage. Still misses. But he did it honestly. And then... Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo. You hear scratching on the walls. Because you've got to realize, with there being no ceiling, that means things can climb over the walls. And some do.
This room has no windows and no doors. Due to this chilling chill.
There is also breaking wood at this side of a room now.
Oh no.
Cornelius,
Yep.
you watched as 6 more of these entities clambered over the wall. They're all prone. They've all just fallen and seem to fracture themselves partially. Also, Lorna's getting beat up, but what the hell, it's a filthy monster.
She's fine.
Fuck you.
It's 2 health, man. It's the first health she's ever lost.
She's got a boo-boo.
Do you remember the first time Cornelius lost health? That was fucking terrifying.
Everything is fucking terrifying as a level 1 wizard.
One goblin
Yes.
crit could have killed you.
Yes.
I downed my niece's wizard with a one goblin that did max damage with his fucking bow.
Oh, this is for your friend Delver for the.
Yeah,
Does
but
she
if,
not want to play anymore?
I'm sure she had
No,
fun.
no, she still continued on it like it.
So she's stronger than Alara.
But
Got
she, what there was at some point where she was like, well, she didn't want to do any attacks because the dice always make her miss. Then
I
point out-
feel that on a personal
Yeah.
level.
So you're saying it
But
runs
then
in the blood?
But then I pointed out, hey, you have magic missiles. It never misses.
Aw, that's sweet of you.
Okay, so
Well,
Cornelius, let's see you kill a couple of worms.
I didn't see any more come onto the board. I assume they're like still just.
They're down at the
Okay.
bottom.
Oh, okay, I see them. Because I got a ping from over here, so
Yes. Currently, that
Alright,
wall
well-
that wall is being smashed at.
I thought. Okay.
Well, apparently, considering what is happening, I think we got all the attention we have on us anyway. So people probably want to have some hands on their ears right now, because it's fun to wipe time.
I love that smiling Cornelius token. You just know he's making that smile when he
I
knows
start
it's
stuffing my
Thunderwave
beard into
time.
my ears.
Well,
But-
just watch as I roll minimum damage.
Don't say
No,
that.
I think
said
someone
it.
else.
He said it
I
out
think
loud.
someone else took that damage on our Thursday game.
Yes, they did.
Azure. All his spells in the right places, and they do fuck all.
Oh wow, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's basically gotta be a square from the 9 squares that are gonna engulf 5 of them.
9
Right.
squares? Yeah, 15 foot. So
Yeah.
we're looking at here. Beast free.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4,
6,
5.
7, 9.
15-foot cube.
Ah, okay, from here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
In front of me is downwards. Yep.
Alrighty. 2 saves. The one right beside you. Saves. Oh boy. Lagging a bit here. Dee-ba-dee-oo, anything else for your turn?
No, because I don't want to have a attack of opportunity on me.
This one gets
Have a dwarf
shoved.
on me. A dwarf next to me.
Shoved. Shoved. Not shoved. Alright, so that's it for you?
Yep.
Potentially. Rain.
As everyone in the room goes, ma, ma.
Well, here's the thing. You were able to signal to everyone about the noise. Lorna doesn't understand such signals.
Oh no.
You've just made a very loud noise next to a very frightened, not a cat.
Well, I'm sure she's going to be absolutely thrilled.
Because her training consists of, don't claw that floor.
I can tell you how well that works in real life. It doesn't.
Just
Right, buddy?
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love you, you little shitbag.
Oop.
As we can see, she is not even half a wizard, but Cornelius is.
Actually, considering the damage, she is exactly half.
She
Both in DC.
does the same thing and asks, cover your ears, and I'm trying to ooh, hold on, I can't blink.
Well, they all
She
fail.
can't think of her own ideas, so she's got to copy the
Yeah.
master. And that.
Of course, they're already, lying on the floor against the wall, so they don't get shoved anywhere.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm just trying to do a mass hit.
Any
I don't
movement?
think-
Any bonus?
I'm actually gonna back the truck up,
What's a truck?
and I'm going to ask, do you think we should try evacuating
To where?
through the door?
You can certainly open it.
I'm not going first.
Yeah, Belgard's gonna turn around you first as he's staving off this thing that's attacking his cat.
It's not a cat.
It's not a cat. So yeah, Malgern will say you first.
Okay, quick question. Would trying to comfort Lorna be an action, or could I do it as a bonus?
In this instance, it is an action, my friend. She has never been in a fight before. And then 2 massive booms have gone off right next to her.
And if I know anything from 4th of July and New Year's, cats don't like that.
No.
However, Malgern's turn is next. And she is his responsibility. Whereas you are Wolfgang's.
And your puppy is surrounded.
And
Yeah.
Or
Okay. I'm going to put an arrow in that one there.
That's with disadvantage, because, well, straight roll for you. Hasn't got the token on, but is currently prone. But, you know, pack tactics bullshit. 18 hits. Okay, yeah. Good solid 10 damage. And you get your bonus action to make Wolfgang do something. Yep, there we go.
That would be at disadvantage, seeing he's prone.
Nope. Wolfgang's not prone. And he manages to chomp, bite, and break through the strange, dusty, metallic, crystalline structures of these creatures. So he's no longer grappled.
Okay.
Any movement, you want to be the first to go through a door.
I'm doing something important. Okay.
those traps are built to human height. You'll be fine.
Move over to Wolfgang. Seeing Wolfgang is injured. And lose that spell.
Now, was it not your bonus to make him bite? I think it's your bonus action.
No, it's Wolfgang's reaction to
Yeah.
bite. Zazzle doesn't actually have to spend anything to do it, but
Alright.
Wolfgang loses his reaction. So, yeah.
That's an action. Can't use cure
Oh,
wounds.
that's right. Yeah,
So you can take your movement back.
that was. Yeah, I can just use in word instead.
Alrighty. Malgern. Lorna looks terrified and ready to bite the wizard beside you.
Yeah, no, I'll take care of this problem first. I have a plan. So we're gonna take care of this problem. There it is.
And you do. As you cut straight through it. There is a
Right.
horrible grating sound, though, as your sword cleaves through something that was highly carbonized inside it.
It's fine. Then we
There's
go
not
over
an
here.
ounce of moisture in these things.
My second attack, I do this. I hit that guy.
And he has been hit. And damaged.
Then I action surge.
Alright.
I comfort the cat.
Okay, there is no cat in the room, so you'll have to pick another target.
Alright, I comfort the not a cat.
Alright, you wrap your arms around Zarzul lovingly.
See, I took care of it. It's fine, sweetie. We'll get out of this.
Alright, roll me an animal handling. Hang on, you've got a chance.
I'm not that bad at animal handling.
No.
She's not going to attack Cornelius, but she's still panicking,
And that's my turn.
which means she's not going to be useful. And instead, she just tries to put her weight on you.
Oh no.
Athletics.
I tried.
No, roll athletics, nerd.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I left that. Sad. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Okay, that's.
Alright, you manage to stay standing, but she is putting 3 of her 6 legs on top of you. She's using you like a perch.
Yeah, I've been there. That was running.
Not to this size, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
she literally, that's my picture. Just leaps into my arms, and Nugger's just holding this laser beast.
Let's get rid of a few of these
That's
bodies.
the proper use of an action surge, kids.
So it's Wolfgang's turn now.
Okay, Wolfgang's going to continue with biting. May not be pleasant, but at least it's something.
Yeah, not a lot of taste to appreciate with these things. Yeah, it's a clear hit.
That piece I almost saved.
Actually, correction, that's just a hit. Good solid 7 damage. And they fall prone.
Yay.
Excellent.
Is that it?
Yep, the Wolfgang's just going to guard this one on the ground.
Alright. Before Castalia's turn kicks off, there is a crumbling of earth from above. As a few of you take a moment to look up, you can see one of the graves falling through. A body in the dirt itself falling through the sky. It's coming towards you guys, but as it gets around here, in the air it is caught by a thick bone blade on a chain. And then drawn into the chamber nearby. There is a rattling of wood.
You still want to go open that door?
Well, we're gonna have to eventually.
Oh, correction, not chain, tendon. Just a big exposed tendon. On a bone blade about 4 foot long. So, Castalia's turn.
Move in here to attack the prone boys.
Mm-hmm. Congrats will do the same.
Okay, and we do that at advantage because they're prone.
This is what you guys would call a date.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 just hits. A 28 clearly hits.
Okay, 11.
Alright. Unfortunately, let's see, they're both alive because hers was weak. So we don't get to have the the Lady in the Tramp moment as they slaughter their way through and meet in the middle. Come on, Moten Maul. There we go. Well, Congrats finishes his, and then with 16 damage, just short for Castalia. They're low, but not out. Whereas his is just a wispy cloud of grit, dirt, and horrible shit. But I mean, no organs, no slop, it's all just powder and rock. But rock from what was once living.
And that be the turn.
Alrighty. Turn of the creatures now. These two here, because they're closer to the edge, and well, what's Cornelius's passive perception?
Let's see. I don't think it's particularly high.
It's wisdom, so it wouldn't be.
13.
Yeah, just these two are able to hear. There's more scratching behind the walls. Alright. So they all get up. And shuffle their way over. I'm sure Rain is enjoying her current tactical positioning.
Yep.
So let's see here. So, just normal, yes. Castalia, congrats. Wow, he is just cursed.
Yep.
It's okay though. To you and Cornelius.
That's what I was talking about.
Which two are attacking Cornelius?
That one and that one.
Was this one here?
Yeah,
Can I use my Sentinel reaction to make an attack on this guy?
you can. Yes. He still gets to smack the nerd.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's not a bad
I need to
smack.
remember that I have that.
Well, yeah, if you notice, these creatures are not that powerful, but there are many of them. Yep, good hit. And you just whack the head off. Like, basically, it backhands Cornelius, and then you backhand with your sword.
And then Congrats hits the head back to me, and we start playing tennis. Like you do.
Yeah, but because Kamalgurn's luck, Congrats just keeps getting selective aces. He doesn't mean to, it just happens. Alrighty, then one for Malgurn. And it'll be one for Lorna, one for Wolfgang. Actually, no, this one's going to try and grab Malgurn. Just throw himself at him, and it works.
Son of a bitch.
Which changes the mind of those.
Oh, fuck me.
Since there's one grabbing you,
Yeah,
the other
now I
two,
know I'm-
the other two here, you're struggling. And it's important that
literally
these
like
things
a
aren't groaning. They aren't making any kind of zombie noises. But there are puffs of their grit, their shiny grit, just coming out of their mouths. Wow! Isn't advantage great?
Fuck me.
There you go. 7
No, that
damage
second
total.
one doesn't hit. My AC's 20.
Your AC's 20? Okay, yeah.
Eh.
Blade armor and shield, yeah.
Like,
Well, you take 4
So,
damage for it.
Take 4 damage. Still, wow.
I mean, it's about to get a bit worse. Because that wall is no longer there. But something else is. And I wish it wouldn't fucking rearrange this automatically. There we go. Just gotta do a little fog of war thing. As it's about 6'7". It has 4 limbs that all end in spikes. It is gaunt, emaciated, but it still looks like it is threaded with high-tensity muscle. And it's the first one in its warpath. Just happens to be a dog.
No.
Now let me see. Luckily, it
That
misses
wasn't
there.
intentional.
So it's gonna try again. 17 just misses. But it's flailing. Cornelius.
yeah. Well, that's horrifying to look at. So, I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm gonna concentrate all firepower upon that thing. And with that, I mean, I'm just gonna try and fire off a scorching ray 3 times in his face. I assume that I can see. Oh wait, actually, that's the cat in the way. That might.
It's a
make
pretty
things
big cat,
difficult.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the backside is... Yeah, I'd say you got a shot.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna trust that some of the other people can deal with the thing that's right next to me.
Oh, I see. Always leaving your messes up to other people, huh?
Never finishing your food.
Well, that's a miss.
That's a hit. So's that. Let's double check here. Yeah, okay. Doo-ba-doo. As the rays of fire scorch against it, it seemed to be affected. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, correction. On the art, it's got 5 limbs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's asymmetrical.
Yeah, sadly it doesn't have 5 attacks, which is disappointing. Wait a minute. Hang on. I can homebrew this. I'll give it 5 attacks next round.
I've got 2 limbs. Can I have 2 attacks then?
No.
Yes, if you have a weapon in each hand, you do.
Yeah. If you were a dual-wielding ranger, which is kind of their thing. Anyway, Rain.
Man, dual-wielding fighter with fucking...
Okay, well that thing looks scary.
Dual-wielding fighter isn't as great just because they have so much variety.
Yeah.
The scary thing is going to just see a saline light.
Yeah,
the
as it
range
sails
is gonna-
off, you see. As it sails off, you can see more of these things climbing over walls over here.
Where things, please.
Basically, you get a momentary flash of more of a creatures climbing over walls over here.
Nah.
Oh boy. Mm,
When do I get any attacks that cleave?
Yeah, cleave not in the game. It's
I
an option.
know.
It's an optional rule.
There is, but it's only on Great Weapon Master.
No. There is
Aw.
like there is actually cleave as a rule, but it's an optional rule in DMG. Of just being something anyone can do if they've got a good damage number. Along with being able to just mark your target. Anyone can mark for target. I don't know how that factors in with the hunter's mark. Basically,
Well,
you can-
Hunter's Mark benefits only the hunter. It's like Hex.
well, that's the thing. In this one, it basically becomes a free action to just mark something and get advantage on hitting it.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
Hunter's Mark gives extra damage.
Yep,
That's still dumb.
but advantage is way better.
It's questionable.
Wait, have you seen my dice, Corvus?
Zarzul.
I
Advantage
think
helps get-
everybody else seems to be not able to hit this new thing. I'm going to try.
It's just advantage increases the chance of damage.
Yeah, like True Strike.
Yeah. Whereas Hunter Mark improves the damage, but not the chance of it occurring. So you're hitting the big thing?
Yeah.
It is not undead or an aberration. But the arrow hits. Wolfgang does not with an 11. Anything else? Maybe time to swap out that bow for a knife.
Yeah, possibly in the
No,
future.
that'd be a
Yeah.
terrible idea.
Bro,
But I
man,
recommend
know this
it.
Guy, he can hook you up with the best.
Just
knives.
go right up to that dude. 2 knives in hand and go full ranger on him. Go on.
We'll see.
We need to have a crossover now. Halvard needs to meet Zarzul. Dude, I know a guy. We'll get you a knife.
I think Zarzul needs to meet Simon.
I think a lot of us need to meet Simon.
Anything else from you, Zarzul? Any movement? Bonus?
No movement at the moment, but
That's an action.
let me just read the rule. It's touch as well. Yeah, never mind.
Alrighty. Malgurn. A lot of cat. It's not a cat,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of cat.
Yeah, well, I'm
You're
gonna-
also got something grabbing onto your legs.
Yeah.
You're
Wait.
also on the ground.
No, he's not prone. He's just grappled. But it's a special rule for these guys. If someone's grappled, they have advantage on them.
Ah,
Which one- can I tell which one's which one's got me grappled?
Bottom boy here.
Bottom boy? Okay. And that's the guy I'm gonna try to hit. So I don't like being grappled.
I think... I'm trying to... Nah, Schwartz have a different thing where they get advantage on doing grapples. Or knocking people prone if they bully up. That's a hit. And you just drive your sword down through its head. Through the wooden flooring, and then you hear a scrape of stone. And you can no longer push your sword down.
Excellent.
But you're no
Second
longer
attack.
grappled. Your ankles are freed up. You can now
Yes,
pirouette
I'm
to your
gonna-
heart's content.
And I'm gonna pirouette my ass onto the hurt one. That.
That is also a hit. And just for fun... You kill it, but Lorna also swipes the head as it falls off. And she looks very proud.
Good, she can have that one. Then I'm going to step over here next to the dog because he seems to be in trouble.
Where the fuck are you? Okay,
Under
there we
the,
go.
under the dead one, yeah. I thought I would go over it, but I went under it.
That's because newly added ones are on a higher priority.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
If that thing swipes the dog, I want to be able to hit it back.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang's going to stand his ground.
He could
And
disengage.
savage-
This is an option he has.
We die like men, Wolfgang.
All right, Castalia, what's your turn then?
As he looks around, noticing that he's a dwarf and that's a wolf.
These
I'm
guys are
gonna
no
try
longer
and-
prone.
I'm gonna try and clear out the bottom front if I can. See? Bloody boy. 13 does not hit.
Nah, it's a miss.
20 hits.
20 does.
Damages suck.
It's bad, but it's enough.
That's good then.
So you've cleared one away. Congrats.
That'll be it for my
Oh,
turn.
he hits the one to the left. He fucking murder. No, actually. Oh no, wait, yes, he does. He myrtleizes it.
I was gonna say, that's 19 damage.
Yep. Which point he mightily strides past, heroically, practically shining in what little light there is. Because I forgot to mention this, basically, in this situation, you're in the dark, all of you. No dark vision, but you've all basically got a vision of 60 feet. Like, you're in a dim basement kind of experience.
Oh, he's so bullshit.
Would you be adverse to me moving to the other side of it?
Hmm? Oh, it's up to her. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always ask, any movement.
So now he gets advantage on it.
What were you saying he's so bullshit for, Malgern?
Oh, is he the one giving us the...
No,
vision?
this is just the current situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was another thing. Like
No
he
dark
makes me
vision,
run
but everyone
fast.
has about 60 feet of vision. It's just, it's dark
Oh,
as
there's,
balls.
like he makes me run faster. Now he makes me see in the dark. Fuck off.
I mean,
Okay, I misunderstood.
I mean, he could always hashtag bless you all.
Because I thought I was like,
He
just
can do that.
glistening so bright that we can see now. It's like, fuck off.
You know what?
Fuck right off.
That's why it's happening. He is a shining beacon with his molten maul.
God damn it.
It is a blazing torch for which everyone can rally behind.
I hate this game.
These things are so burnt up and dry, but he's turning them beyond cinders. He's finishing the job. And he really fucking is. That one's also dead.
Fuck, so that's canon now. Fuck.
Yes, that is now canon. His
God
molten
damn it.
maul is just a blinding beacon. Because you never described it, basically, think of it like an Olympic torch kind of thing.
Oh no.
Not as fancy, but that's the idea. Like, the open top of it is usually just a smoldering molten metal that's shifting in on itself, but it also blazes with triumph.
So does this mean Malgern's got the Master Sword from Breath of the Wild that can hit a few things, but then it has to rest for a little bit?
No, Talon's just any old sword, really.
I know, but it's just...
I mean, the little history there is of Talon is the dude who was using it was meant to be killing orcs, but he died in a pit. So I don't think he was as successful.
Wait a minute, is this like the One Ring? He died in the pit, that guy died in the gutter. Oh, fuck. This is Lord of the Rings all over again.
Malgern dies in a toilet.
Yeah, just...
They get a little closer to the surface each time they die.
Oh.
I feel bad about the guy who falls off a cliff when he dies.
That's the next one.
Yeah, but the fourth holder. But he is going to bring his beautifully inspiring presence right up here in order to help out. Because he has the movement for that, because he is that bullshit. Actually, you know what? He's got some extra movement, so I'm just gonna... I can't, for fuck's sake. It's not letting me do the little pointer thing. There we go.
Were you gonna do a...
Yeah, just do a little dance with a line.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing...
But I
doing
think
the
because I'm
Blood Bowl-
DM, it doesn't really allow me to do that.
Blood Bowl extra movement dance. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna score this touchdown, but I have 6 squares of movement, so I'm gonna burn them all up beforehand.
Speaking of, you still have 20 movement, Castalia. If you want to reposition yourself additionally. Bio? Oh, maybe she... Yeah, never mind. Well, I'll say she's got her movement for next time. Anyway. It's the turn of the things. There's not many left, it seems. This one, Malgurn, looks right at you, you think. It's kind of got a face, but it's like it's been sliced and filed and worn away. You know, smooth, but there's just a hint of the features. But it seems to look right at you. And it judders. Give me a charisma save.
I assume we're talking about this guy.
Yeah. Give me a charisma save.
Yep.
It's creeping you out. You are currently frightened of this creature.
I forget what that means exactly.
You cannot move any closer to it willingly, and you have disadvantage on anything you do while you can see it.
Son of a bitch.
But it's entirely focused on you, which means everyone has advantage to hit that thing. It also didn't punch him, so, you know, there's a bonus.
Yeah.
And then it's the turn of this thing. This 5-limbed, pointy-ass creature. It's going to reach out for one of you. It doesn't really care about the dog. So let's see. It found a special friend. Hopefully. Let's roll and see. Malgurn, it comes in to try and sweep you in with its claws. But you manage to just lean out of the way. This thing moved properly fast and coordinated, unlike all these things which move achingly slow. But yeah, you felt the power in that. The air rushed around you, which is notable because there's no fucking wind here.
And I'm still scared shitless during. Oh, my girl's just not having a good time. I'm straight up not having a good time, guys.
Yeah. Well, that failed. It also tries to claw you. That worked.
Oh, there it is.
17 damage, as it just punctures through you in multiple places. I know it's weird. You'd think it would be a large creature with having that dice.
Yeah.
But it's medium.
Yeah.
It's a bit disappointing, too, because, I mean, do you not think this would be a lot fucking scarier if it was that?
Yeah, no, he does seem a bit small.
Yeah, but that's what they are. They're just medium.
Huh.
Yep. Cornelius.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do something about this creature frightening Malgurn.
Too
Probably
scared of
won't,
this thing.
but
This thing
hey,
we-
you know.
You've got advantage on what you want to do to it. It's just focused into him. And now and again, Malgurn, you're juddering in the same way it is.
7 lightning shocking grasp on it.
It gets zapped, but it's not out.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna move away here.
How convenient.
Because it took away your reaction!
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Rain.
That's heroes.
Okay.
I see dead people.
They are actually all around you.
Yeah.
But for purposes of cleanup.
There we go. I
Hey!
actually fucking hit something. Holy shit!
Well, I mean... Did you?
I'm pretty sure it's one of them.
Yes, it is currently a bright beacon.
I'm done.
Zarzul.
Okay, so Azul's going to move over here so he can actually see the thing behind the big.
Oh yeah, let's reveal a little bit more. I wish it was a triangular thing. I know there's polygon, but it's not as good.
And just like a cone, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got more,
Kind of
more
weird.
things through there. That was expected.
They're just twitching and
Yeah.
shuddering at the walls, though.
Okay, well, let's deal with the big guy before we worry about too much else. Once again, arrow to the face.
Yep. Yeah, so he wastes the advantage that was given. 12 damage as the rock arrow lodges in his body.
Biting shall continue. 17.
That's a hit. Let's see here. It remains
Ooh.
standing.
I mean,
Must be those
better
extra
at
limbs.
least 20 on something like that, I guess. How probability works. He now has one less 20.
And
Well
I'm
done.
going to throw just
Oh.
throw just a bit more healing on Wolfgang.
Okay. Starting off the turn, Lorna does not like this thing shaking and juddering close to her owner. But she misses. Well, she scrapes against it, leaving a deep gouge, but it doesn't seem to do any damage. It's just like sifting through ash.
I don't like this thing being here.
No, you're currently
It's a
frightened.
bad-
You have to roll again.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Why does this happen?
Also, once again, another critical that is on a 20, not a 19. Roll your
I guess-
damage. There you go. You put it down.
Okay.
That was your first attack. You have a second.
Yep, and now I'm gonna go back to this thing.
Which you have advantage on, so you have to roll twice again.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
No.
Zorzul hit it first.
Because I'm scared, and I'm just...
You're no longer
fucking
scared.
Swinging.
There you go.
I know, but he's still, like, everything around me must die now. Just get me the fuck out of here.
You carve and you push through it. Still standing there. Wolfgang.
Biting shall continue.
Fighting shall continue till morale have improved.
That's a hit.
Good boy.
Let's see if it stays on its feet.
It does fall.
Quick, kick him while he's down.
It's a horrible thing to see. It's kind of like when a spider's dying, as the misaligned limbs just keep flailing in the air.
Ugh.
I just picture it, like, falling down on the ground face first and using its four limbs to, like, prop itself up.
Yeah, he just watches its back arcs, the legs wrap over its back. Castelia.
You getting all this, Scott? How's it working for you?
Oh, surround him on all sides. I see he has a major case of back pain.
Is Pio any quieter than anyone else?
No?
Okay.
Okay, I see his
there
major
we
case
go.
of back pain. Yeah. Pain, and thus I assume he's on the ground, doubling up, crying for his pillow.
No,
Yes.
he's actually supporting himself like a spider with those 5 limbs, and his legs have wrapped up behind his back.
But he's still prone.
Still prone, yeah. Just in a creepy way.
Hope it's really creepy.
Might be. Depends on your imagination. I cannot paint a picture of words for you.
No, he's 24 damage creepier.
Yep, and you take your time looking for an entrance, and then you just hack at the back of the neck, and then finally just put full weight on the sword and push in. It is dead.
Ah, there we go.
And we are currently, though not for long, out of initiative. Because these things are still just shaking and juddering at the walls. The splinters of barrels around them. Above you all, another corpse falls from the sky, and expertly harpooned from the air.
Well, that's certainly not something you see every day.
No, it's
it
not.
is not.
Shall we try the door to the north and see what we find here?
Yeah, I'm all for getting the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Before they do that, can Cornelius, with some of the barrels that have been smashed, can you see what if there was anything written on the barrels? Or they all been too disintegrated to?
As you pick up the wood, well, poke at the wood probably with a wand. It's just flaking under the gentlest of pressure. You're amazed this remained a barrel for any length of time. As you try to look around for any sort of markings, it's just they're way too down on the surface, like they have been worn away. Everything here, it just feels like it's been eroded for a long time. Even as you feel the wood underneath your boots, like it is deep into a splinter-filled layer. Wolfgang's just very lucky he's good with his paws. Everything is deeply worn out and several layers have gone.
Well, that's certainly something. Just to move more to the middle of the room. Don't want to be near any of the walls. Now that we see that they could just climb over. Alright. Well, I'm ready.
Zazu's going to check the door, see if he can see anything on the other side. Keyhole or gaps in it or whatever.
It has no keyhole, it has no lock on it. Just a handle and an iron brace, which is rusted all hell.
No gaps in it or anything?
Nope.
Okay, Zazul shall open said door.
Let's just double check here on what the 60... Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so gradually, as you open up, you see what looks almost like, well, some sort of processing area. You see a long queue of these husks, each of them dragging a barrel filled with their shiny, gritty blackness. You see a few barrels here that don't have anything in them with their lids off. You see the source of the harpoons with this large, fattened beast with its limbs that just hang by tendons, but it's able to just ratchet them right up back into place. And you can see that it's currently sliding a body into one of the barrels that has been filled with that powder. And the rest of these, they're not contributing to the work. Some of them are standing in the remains of their barrels, and they're just twitching and shuddering.
Okay, has the thing in the center noticed the door open? Or is it still looking up to see more things falling?
Yeah, it's just focused on the sky, what there is of it.
Okay. Close the door and relay that to the rest of the team. Uh-oh.
And it just slowly closes the door. Guys, so...
What'd you say?
I described the environment and the thing in the center, which is probably what we've got to deal with first out of the whole lot if we can.
Okay.
Well, if it seems focused on something else, we can likely take out all the little scragglers first.
We might want to go out the door on the right there and then up to get at it.
They go to the same room?
Yeah, it's a big room that just in the corner off by the look of things.
Huh.
There's a slight off smell of burning, as if you've glanced to see Gratz has pushed the top of his burning maul onto the head of this creature. Just in case.
I'm not gonna say this, but oh man, do that outside.
As he looks... I mean, if you look around, you are kind of outside in a way.
Yeah, I guess so.
So let's rush out here and up and see what we can smash along the way, I think. Can't help but notice one of our frontliners is still standing by the wrong door. Never mind.
Malkaran, could you Do you want to go to the next other door?
You could get them in a pincer movement.
No. I don't think we can afford to split up.
Or could you?
Just for shits and giggles. Can I have the comedy option?
I don't know. Are you funny?
Try to open the door quietly. Yeah. Comedy option.
Hang on. Let's see. Haha! He beat you.
God, I love a 5 and a 6. What the fuck, game?
Well, you got a 0. So.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna open this door.
It's not a door, it's a hole in the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the hole in the wall.
No, I clicked reveal. It even shows the eyeball. Come the fuck on. Again, what the fuck? What is going
And
on
Ern
here?
is absorbed by the darkness and gone
What
forever.
the fuck? I
Okay.
can't reveal.
Didn't Scotch have this problem?
No, I have. What
Or
the
that was yesterday, yeah.
What? This was... What the fuck? So on the DM bar, there is an eyeball. It's also a cloud normally for hiding areas. When you
Yeah,
click reveal
yeah.
areas, it becomes an eyeball.
Yeah.
Because that is a tool to reveal something, and now finally it responds. What the hell?
Good enough, that works.
Malgern? You are seeing the bucket-dragging procession move along to the north.
I kind of nudge Narzul, or Zarzul, be like, they're going down the hall a lot. Yeah.
Are they going away?
Yeah,
Do we
they're
wait for them to leave?
Yeah, they're walking away from us. You know, I'm pointing in the direction, like, you know, trying to not use my words.
Yeah. You see them go to one of the funnels on this big cask, and they empty the buckets. And the rest continue on, to what you assume are more barrels.
What did they empty out of the bucket?
It basically seems to be like kind of the equivalent of coal powder. It's shiny, it's rough, there's a lot of it, and it's what's also caking these things. It seems to be what they're mostly made up out of.
So it's just buckets of this shit. I'm gonna ready my tosser. They're getting closer. They get closer.
Another body falls from the sky. It just splats right in the floor here as the harpoon misses.
Ugh.
You look at it and it is a corpse, but you're not sure of what. It is a humanoid figure, but that is the best you can get. It doesn't have any kind of definition on the body. It looks like it's been dried and is taut against the bone, but there's no features of it. You can't tell if this thing was big or small in build. The face itself is almost smooth. Like there's a crinkle where the mouth is, there's some drooping, sagging flesh of where the eyes were. No hair, and it's just so pale.
I'm gonna let them know that I see another door here. They don't seem to have noticed us yet. What do you want to do? You can find a way
As you
out
get a
of
good eye on this door, you can see it has been highly reinforced.
here? Yeah, but he's still confident. You can do it.
I'm just pointing out.
Yeah. And again, I will read. You know, it's been reinforced though, so maybe it's an interior door. I don't know. Think we can find our way out of here? They haven't noticed us yet. What do you want to do? Because I'm ready.
Which direction to go?
Out of curiosity, how tall are these walls again?
Like they're about 8 feet, but mechanically 10 feet. You know what I mean? For purpose of clambering up them.
So,
So
Twice
yeah,
as tall.
you could climb up on someone and look over them.
yeah. And these walls are also that height?
Yes, there is no roof. And therefore it cannot be put on fire.
Could try and approach and see if they become hostile. Otherwise, we just peer over the wall, see what's inside.
Update these guys, because it's been a few turns. As they are marching back with empty buckets.
Who would be best to clamber up there?
Well, not clamber on. Someone could just stand on someone's shoulders.
I can. I'm going to use my birds of springing.
As Kagrat stands there, all 7'5" of them.
Yeah, but no, I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to try to jump up and see if I can see over the walls.
Which wall?
I'm guessing the one we're standing right here, so
No,
he just stands on
no,
that.
I'm going to go back out here, and if I jump up, can you see anything over here?
I mean, there wasn't any point in rolling.
Oh, I don't know.
You see a very heavily muscled figure. It's not quite formed correctly, and its back is to you. Its arms hanging by its side.
Did I notice that was a closed room, or anything else, or kind of in there alone? Is there-
No, if you're lack of vision. Like, you got 60 feet, remember?
Yeah. You're right.
And that was just on the edge of your vision.
So, there's something really big behind that door. Couldn't really
Actually,
tell
it was
much else.
person size, but built.
Yeah, he's buff. Did it look similar to the other thing we fought, or is it just...
No, that thing was stringy and weedy. This thing looks buff. But not in a good way, it's just bulk. It's not muscle tone and definition, it's just there's mass there.
There's a very massive thing on the other side of that door. And it's reinforced.
You imagine it would be like if if you looked at Megran's back but filled it with fat in various random locations.
Ugh. Yeah. Don't think that's the way out of here.
Shall we have a look over the wall to the south of us?
Let's see why not.
Need a boost, little guy?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, he just hoists you up easily, holds you over the edge, and you can see down. You don't see that you're alone, though. Because what you see is, basically, from the wall onwards, you're just on a stone plateau, and there is nothing below. There is just the deep void. But you can see some shapes moving up the pillar that this place seems to be on. Some of them have spike limbs that are clawing their way up. Some are those husks that are just dryly sort of dragging their way, as if they're crawling on the ground, up the sheer stone.
Can I see much over to the east, the right there? There seems to be another door going out, down.
Yeah, you see a door and the void.
Okay, we don't want to go that way either.
Like, from the looks of
Okay.
it, this is just the edge of a world, for all intents. Also, you see
Joy.
sometimes that the creatures crawling up are falling, but they seem to be replaced pretty quickly by more coming from the darkness.
Okay. Put it down. We're not going that way.
And Rain, with you standing there, you glance at the corpse. You look away. You look back. The corpse is no longer there.
Guys?
You only looked away for a moment.
Guys?
Hmm? Yeah.
I point.
She pointed to the floor.
Is it the doll head again?
Yes, it appears the floor is made
No,
of
the
floor.
corpse is gone.
What corpse?
Yes, that is the response.
She gives her a death glare.
Oh,
I haven't seen the corpse.
this is true. Yeah, no, she's.
Has Malgern said anything of what he's seen?
No.
I mean, you saw it fall from the sky and splat down, so it was
yeah,
it was a group sensation.
Yeah,
Okay.
if nothing else, you probably heard it.
Oh, I assume the creature that's been pulling all the others probably picked it up.
No, that one.
No one wants to leave a room.
It was literally there and then literally gone. I didn't even see them picking it up. I looked one way, I looked back, gone.
Well, it didn't just get up and walk away.
I mean, this place might as well.
Yeah, I was about to say it probably
He
could have.
says that, and then he realizes where he is. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Before we do make any other decisions, maybe check this wall over here as well.
Yeah,
See
hang on.
what's on the other side.
You all right for another go? So he holds you over, and you can see sharp corner. Yeah, this is also the end of the world.
As we know it.
Do you feel fine?
Yeah,
Get
that's
out.
we were all thinking it.
You see one or two climbing slowly, but some of them are just sort of like fetal position, curled up against the sheer stone. Like it is a full 90-degree angle, and they're just curled up on it, resting there.
That's weird. Okay. I don't think we want to have anything to do with that.
Now, how wriggly is Zarzul and Kagratz's grip? Oh, how terrible. No, of course not.
Pretty funny, though.
If there's one thing Castalia can confirm, he's really good at holding things.
Anyway, let's.
Big, strong hands.
Yep. Okay, so
No, that's a fucking never-ending story quote.
Yeah.
This.
I have big, strong
Oh, man.
hands.
But they could not save the little people. And then he faded away into nothing.
You know, it's child's.
Yeah,
well,
a child story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we saw what happens when they tried to make it too childish. That was see. Fuck.
well, we can't.
No
really
one
say-
wants to kiss it for our side.
We're gonna have to go, guys.
Well, which way do we? I look around. Well, which way do you want to go?
Well, let's try and go this way and see if any of them become hostiles.
This way.
Yeah.
All right. Or wait, is there a door? Is that a door down there?
Don't
Here?
want to go that way.
Yeah, Zarzul, it just leads to nowhere.
Okay.
It's just the garbage cube.
So we can either go through the reinforced door, or we can go towards this hallway.
Towards the
kind
thing
of
with the
motion.
harpoon arms.
Yeah. So I kind of motion, like, you know, 2 fingers, which way we going, boys? Where we dropping, boys?
Hmm. You ladies coming?
I assume
Yeah.
after us.
I was waiting.
I'm willing to go help lead the charge.
I expected Lorna to go.
I will go through the hole in the wall.
That's the
I started
problem,
trying
though.
to go-
Lorna doesn't go out through the hole. She scrambles noisily up the side, bounds over.
Stop her.
Yeah, where's my
She
button
manages
for
to not just scramble and bash into that thing, but she gets pretty close. Thump. That's what your ammo handling got you. She's right there on you.
That's good. That's good. That's fine. Just wait.
You know, in the front row.
Yeah, and I've got my hands on the leash and tugging on it. Go. Let me.
Okay, there we go. Now I can fucking reveal again. There we go.
So I've got my hands tightly on her leash collar. Well, I know which way we're not going.
Well, they don't seem to be inherently hostile.
Find out.
They do turn, however, Malgern, as you set foot here.
Yeah.
Not the
I don't
hooked
know.
one.
I
These
don't know if you
three.
want to keep moving Lorna or not, but yeah, I've got my.
Can you... hang on. Are you able to move her? No.
No,
So just for purposes of keeping her with you, there you go. Now you can move her token.
okay, so she-
Just need to... there we go. Put her on the back, so you can at least see your token. She is sharing your space right now.
Do I get any reaction out of that now that I'm standing to it?
Do you just walk up to it?
Kind of hesitantly, yeah. I don't see a way around it. My big cat. My big, not a cat.
As you get closer, it starts to lean in towards you. But it's just got its arms by its side. And every now and again there's just this, like a snap of wood, and you just see dust coming off it.
Okay.
And then the hooked one stops looking up. But you guys were so preoccupied. Let's see here. I'll just use the spiked ones for it. Because there's someone within range of it.
Yeah.
He knows who he is. Good.
Yep.
Do you want
As the
to
harpoon
roll?
arm. You see it draw back just in slow motion, Cornelius. You realize, oh, it's looking at us. It wasn't a moment before. You're pretty sure you just blinked.
I'm scared of this thing. I've got a cat.
Oh, it
I'm
actually
on-
missed.
Yes, but it sails right fucking past. Very close to you, and you can feel the fucking air tear around it.
Not the cat.
Oh, actually, yeah, it would have been a straight roll, so that's fine. It gets to do it again, though. Doesn't have the element of surprise for this one, so this is a disadvantage. Didn't matter.
Fuck off!
It's not me.
No, I hate this dice algorithm. I hate it so much. Like,
15 piercing.
Ow.
There you go. Posted in tabletop.
That was me that got hit, right?
Yes, that is Cornelius who got hit and is now grappled by this.
Oh, such a good bad film. It's like that's what every bad film should live in. Should want to live in. That Starship Troopers.
I'm sorry, I misread something. It had advantage, so that's the first hit.
Oh.
On the bright side, this...
Wait.
Yep.
Oh, it does have advantage? Oh.
Yes, it has particular rules that I misread there.
Ah.
However, so that's the 15 that hits there. But don't worry, it's not following up with a second harpoon arm. No. It has another move instead.
I don't like it.
See,
Is it the one I posted in
I'll just-
tabletop? Yes,
I'll
it
just
is.
move it right here.
he's
No,
literally-
you just get 30 feet, my friend. Oh wait, you are right there. Excellent. Also, you get to do a wisdom save.
So it's literally stitches. Got it.
As it drags you right up to it, Cornelius,
Yeah.
and pulls you onto the table, the back of your clothing getting soaked in this coal dust.
It's fucking stitches. Goddamn.
Hang on, just gonna.
Stitches want to play.
Alright, let me just do the wisdom save first.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the CGI in that.
Hey.
No damage, but you do get dragged.
Yeah.
And
well,
here's the
hang
great
on,
thing. Here's the great thing.
Just before you. There we go.
Just before I do that, I ready a fireball.
Well, here's the thing. It's his turn now.
Well, what can I do as grappled? Can I still do magic moves?
Yeah.
You just can't move.
Well,
Yeah, it's really
some may
weird.
argue you can't do somatic.
'Cause you're not restrained.
Yeah, generally I just leave out with restrained, because grapple itself doesn't say anything in the
Yeah,
condition
it's
bits.
really weird. You think it would, but
Grappled
well-
is just really zero movement.
Well, I don't like being right here in the middle of things, so
welcome to my world, Cornhole.
I'm guessing the barrels are actually kind of a cover.
Yeah.
The two tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then I'm not gonna do that immediately, but okay, that's actually kind of annoying because it doesn't matter which one of these two creatures they could get an attack of opportunity on me.
I don't think that's your
Um,
main concern right now, is you're being prepped for a barrel.
Well, I'm gonna try and thunder wave him in a way.
Alright.
If I thunder wave him and he gets pushed away, am I still grappled?
No, it disconnects it, because he has moved away from you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attempt that. And I'm gonna do this level 2 because I would like to have some level 1 spell slots just for shield.
It's not pushed away.
Oh.
And also a horrendous noise that kind of alerts everything. And you'd think, wait a minute, we did 2 of them before, but they didn't seem to take notice until it was in this chamber. So that's minus 5 damage.
Oh, by the way, can you see more of the map now that I've been pulled closer?
You can, yes. Well, you should be able to, except the fucking thing will not let me go to reveal. What the hell?
Okay. Just wanted to see what it was before I'm being knocked
I feel
down
like
on the
they've
ground.
never done a
Out
proper
of
fog
combat.
before, but you probably have to pay for it.
Any bonus action? It does feel like Cornelius
Actually-
doesn't really have bonus stuff.
I do have one because that with the one homebrew rule we have. Just gonna.
Just reach into the pocket, hope it's not covered in too much of this weird soot.
Just
As
gonna
it's just
take this one
leaning
bit-
over
no,
you
no,
with this empty expression on its face.
Just gonna take one healing, greater healing potion I took with me from the camp.
Like, it does have eyes, but they are just solid lumps of the same kind of dust. You also get to see its feet. Those are also spikes.
Wonderful.
So, do you do your
How much
potion
was-
roll? What is it? Is it normal,
What is
superior?
the greater healing?
Greater healing, 4d4 plus 4.
Pretty easy, I remember.
Yep.
44, 44.
Are we good for me to do my stuff now?
Ah, that actually negated almost all the damage it did to me.
For now. Yes, now it's time for Rain's turn.
Because I saw my name, I'm like, but everybody's still talking.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we had some things to talk out.
But then Cornelius took the bonus action to drink up.
Uh-oh. So the only thing that's attacking us is doing it.
Oh no, all these things have attention on you now.
But are they actually attacking?
We'll see when we get to their turn.
I also kind of want Cornelius to not be in trouble anymore.
More importantly, this way he'd owe you.
I think I owe her from the time when she resurrected me.
I don't know. Think about all the stuff she did before the resurrection.
Does a
True.
17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Good. So that is a crap ton of damage.
Well, sort of. Blast against it, but it only flinches a little bit. It's glowing brightly, of course, for advantage.
Wait, 30 odd damage only. Oh god.
Good luck. Just want to say we're all counting on you.
Rain looks absolutely terrified.
And Melgurn step back out of the cockpit.
Any movement, any bonus. Really? This is the woman you shot a death glare at previously.
She's, yeah, the look on her face is priceless.
Yep. She just, as the leather-dress-clad cleric who could be wearing decent armor, hides behind the tiefling wearing a few silks and jewelry chains. Weirdly moved out of cover from the giant dragonborn in front of her.
I mean, at this point, who hasn't she hid behind?
But to be fair, he's not a good one to hide behind. He kind of goes forward. Zarzul.
Okay. Zazul's going to try and put an arrow in the thing next to Cornelius, because that seems like a good idea.
I mean, you could also put him out of his misery. It might be a merciful way to go.
No, I know. I can do that.
It didn't do much at all.
No, I wasn't expecting a lot.
No. It didn't even do as much as you were thinking it would. Any movement?
Oh no.
Any bonus?
At the moment, none.
Malgurn.
I'm gonna hit this thing because it's looking at me. Like really funny, like so funny I don't even like it.
That's it. Still standing.
Yep. That's okay, I've got another one. Oh no.
Are the words going to come out?
He
The ones we know.
He doesn't have to
Yes.
say it. I already
Yes.
know.
We
We all
know.
know.
Is Lorna going to get another kill?
She tried,
No.
but she did not hit.
Tried, but she missed.
She was trying to salvage your pride, but it still stands
And for
with
my
a
bonus
single
action,
HP on it.
I'll take that. That's my turn.
Wilgang.
Dog with kill steal.
Just gonna take a deep breath. It's fine. We'll get it next turn.
You can hear faintly in your brain, "You're a shit."
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why is Cornelius upside down now?
Oh, I'm just saving us some time here.
Wow. Got your backup character ready, right?
Yeah, he does. Droop.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, the first person who loses their character gets to play as Droop.
Well, if I die, do I get the cat?
Castalia, do you want to go first, or do you want Kagrass to charge in?
Such a tough call.
Really?
Yes!
Yes, because she wants the person who means something to her to possibly charge in to the person who she knows, sort of.
sometimes go out to taverns together. It's kind of a weird thing.
Let's see. First of all, I do have enough movement.
Could you please
You
help
have-
me save my co-worker?
You have 40 feet of movement because you started right beside him.
Yeah. It's worth the risk. Okay, that's an attack of opportunity from this boy.
Yes, it is.
Wait, why is... Oh, Wolfgang bit it. Okay. How did the thing...
Husk hammering. Hey, it actually hit. No, it doesn't. Does it?
Let me see.
Are you 19 or 20 AC?
No. I have 20.
Okay.
What are you wearing? Just out of curiosity.
Next to nothing. But she works it well.
The dancer's armor adds my charisma to my AC.
Oh, okay. 'Cause it's like, that's the same AC I have. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
otherwise I'm about as armored as Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but that makes sense. 'Cause you're-
Okay, expending my last spell slot to Hex Harpooner here.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I could do that.
You could.
If I attack once, can I use my second attack to try and push him?
Yeah, because it's just an attack action.
Alright, so I'm gonna try that. Don't know if it'll be any good, but I'm gonna try.
Because it's pretty much just extra attack you get, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not some weird finicky thing.
No, this would just be a straight athletics push.
Which is basically a better plan.
I push.
Alright, so I need to
I mean,
make-
it's more impressive than what Cornelius would do.
I think
By
Melgar needs to
mile.
go to the school of being like Castalia. She's got the same AC as me. She gets 2 attacks. You know, just, what the fuck am I doing?
She does
wrong?
shove it.
Yes.
To be fair, all that strength is because of the gauntlet she's wearing.
I know,
Yes.
but still, no, but just even without that, like, she's... Oh... Oh, she's literally a better Melgurn. What the fuck?
No. There's
I
been
know, but...
Oh, I should have done that first.
but I'm
Hex
just
gives him
thinking about
a disadvantage on strength
Like,
throws.
she has so many of the same class features, but she gets my favorite thing in the world, Eldritch Blast, on top of it.
Well, to be fair, you're gonna be outdone anyway.
Yeah.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Yeah.
Bellowing
Much
out
appreciated.
that the darkness must end. That's a hit. A feeble hit. That is practically min damage.
Yes.
But... Big smite.
Deus Vault, Deus Vault, Deus Vault.
Oh, days vault. Alright, now to calculate the shit. Because while he does smash it... Again, like with Viridian's... With the Guiding Bolt, it didn't seem to do as much as it should have. But he's got a second attack. That also hits. That's much nicer.
But then he slips on the blood on the floor, or the ash on the floor, and suddenly dies, right? Like, oh, it's a shame.
I like the idea of Malgar just watching that out of a corner of his eye, like he refused to look at the actual fight.
I'm too distracted.
He doesn't want to look at the corpse at his feet as well because the dog did that.
Yeah. 'Cause I even thought that, I was like, wait, I thought I left. I was like, oh, well, King did it. Okay. I even said that to myself. I was like,
But yes, the blazing beacon of fiery hope, the firelight glinting off his scales and his armor polished to the extreme, as he just wallops his thing with such a rending force to the sound of it, Malgurn. Like you cut
Came to
things
the
and
aid of the damsel in distress.
Yep, like you cut things and it's a... When he hits it, it's a whoomph.
you know
I'm
what's
just
really
pointing
nice?
that out.
I have headphones on. I can take them off to avoid hearing you say things. Really a nice feature.
I mean, if I want to make it even worse, I mean, Castalia and Kagras are practically married. Why wouldn't he get her hex damage? They share everything. Oh, that'd be a hell of a homebrew rule.
If you take one
Well, sweetie, here's my pipe. I got someone that I want you to meet.
I have a little volume slider. I don't have to pick them up.
Last time someone gave me a pipe and said I should meet someone, I was running naked through the woods chasing a pixie.
You spend time with Zarzul?
Might have been. I don't remember. I walked away with a crown, though.
Nice.
Wasn't for my head.
Is
Anyway.
he far enough away that I don't hear a bit about the crown?
Yeah, I mean, that exchange didn't happen. That's just for yucks.
Oh, hey.
Oh, thank God. Hi!
While you're no longer grappled, Cornelius, you are still on the table. And this one comes over with a barrel. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need an athletics check as it's trying to pull you into the barrel.
Give him the chair!
This one's a little bit stronger than the others, but still rolled shit.
Nice.
Hey.
You managed to resist.
Yeah, Cornelius can get out of that.
So this one comes over to help. Try harder, nerd.
Oh, this might be...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in the barrel.
Yeah, you got 20 sides on the dice.
Eh,
Oh wait, actually, can I do? Yeah, it's only athletics I can do.
In this case, it's an athletics thing. They are forcing you in.
Yeah.
yeah, you could roll a 20. You could do this. Believe in you.
No, for some reason.
No,
Oh, okay, that went. Okay.
Yeah, roll 20's been slow for me too. I think it's just rolls aren't popping up.
You all get to watch as the wizard is stuffed inside this black powdery barrel. You are submerged. Like, it doesn't... Like, you expect him to be pushed in and then a gout of cloud to come out, of displacement. No, you just vanish inside it.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway, time for the rest of them. By the way, this column is now interested.
Howdy. Hey, how's it going?
There we go. They don't really move at a uniform or proper rate. However, we have some attacks to do.
Huzz.
Yep.
I'm not gonna like this.
I think you're fine right now.
There's only 2
But one's
near
going to
you.
fall at your feet. And he hits.
Yep.
For 7, which means the one right beside you was going to punch Zarzul. It's got his hand raised, but then it just turns on its heels.
It sees someone down. It must give a Charlie horse.
For 5, as it just bashes you on the side of the head.
Didn't even fucking need you to be down.
They're very interested in ones who are grappled.
Wait, that guy walked past Zarzul though, didn't he?
Yes?
But he's still in the threatened range.
Wait, the 5 was for me?
Yes, this is all for you.
That
This
was
is also
an
for you.
attack opportunity from
There you go.
Zarzul.
Also for Lorna.
Okay.
She misses completely, but Zarzul's got a chance.
You got this, Zarzul.
There you go.
Yeah.
You shank it in the back.
That's what heroes do.
And, well, yes, but they don't tell the bards about it afterwards. It was a glorious one-on-one combat. It's not, I found him when he was asleep and curb stomped his fucking neck before he woke up.
Then it was a swift and efficient combat.
Yes. The most important thing about winning fight is starting a fight. Find someone weak or pathetic and beat them up. And the important thing is to continue attacking until they are completely dead. If you still have more murder energy, go find someone else to beat up. Let's see then. So, these guys. Okay, that is all the attacks this turn from these guys. I'm going to need a wisdom save from Congrats. Luckily, I'm the one who's in control of that. Ooh, he gets hurt. Let's see. Did I make this... Did I put this on the attack sheet? I think I did. Ah, for fuck's sake. And then the sheet goes and glitches. Gotta drag it out again. Goes in dark. There we go. There's that thing where you expand it, and it doesn't... It did it again. It doesn't expand correctly. Fucking hell. Yeah, Psychic Leech, there we go. Ouch. Big damage. But not for him. You know, for anyone else. However, it does have its turn now. And Cornelius is dealt with and it's mine, so instead it's going to attack. Someone bigger. Oh, it counts as a melee attack. Okay, that's good. So let's see here. Will it hit Kagrats? Who is...
Yes.
Every time he gets hit, it's a crit today.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah, big fucking damage. As you might expect, he is bloodied. He's also grappled.
is it the first time that's happened to him?
No.
Bloodied? No, because you all got... Well, the group who was there got carved up by the invisible creatures.
Ah, true. Yeah.
Problem is, Visvin happens.
Ooh.
Thankfully, none of that happened.
Whew.
20 fucking damage. Nasty.
Yeah.
Then again, so is 45. But he tanks it like a champ. He's not even... He hasn't even stopped smiling, Malgern.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Then there are spikes heard. There's stabbings being done.
And Cornelius is dead.
As Vis clambers up from the south wall.
Hi,
No.
friends.
Cornelius, you are in darkness. You have no real sensation of feeling. You also hear whispering in this current oceanic void that you are suspended in. You recognize the voice as well. It's you. It's a very young version of your voice. You try to think back and it's playing out a few memories. You think. But what? No, that never happened actually. No. Anyway, roll me an intelligence save.
Oh no.
You just cling to some of your first childhood memories. Also, would you now like to try and get out of the void?
Yes.
Too bad. Rain, your turn.
Wow.
Oh no, he is currently in a horrible place and he needs assistance.
Unfortunately, I
Like to Castalia and Kagratz's eyes, Cornelius went in the barrel and they do not see Cornelius. They see the surface of the material.
Yeah, like nothing came out. There was no surface tension. No nothing.
Yeah.
I would help Cornelius, but I'm stuck over here. So for flair, just because I want to look pretty, I'm going to light my mace and then I'm going to smack.
She always takes the fashion option.
Now, has she looked to the south?
Yes, and she's panicked.
Good.
It's okay. Malgern has
So-
also looked to the south.
The guy to the south, and I'm gonna hit the. Where's my fucking button? Oh, there we go. Nope.
Because I didn't get to kill the first one, but I'll get the second one for sure.
Swing and a miss. She looks pretty pissed. And
You know you have... Do you even have... Yeah, you do finally have a damage cantrip as a range one. You didn't take any cleric cantrips.
correct. But I have
Because
wizard
she's
ones.
not a cleric. How many
I
times
have
have we
lots
went
of
over this?
I have lots of cleric cantrips, but they're all not attack version. But anyways, the whole reason I wanted to swing and miss in the first place, I didn't want to miss, but swing, is I want to be able to hit this button.
Mass healing word.
Not yet.
No? Not yet, she says.
Congrats looks like he needs it.
Cast Medica 2.
It's like a drip in the ocean, sadly.
Yeah, but it does something.
Just
Yeah, it does.
cast Medica 2. I can
Okay.
play away.
Any movement? No, you can't.
I cannot. Yeah.
Zarzul.
Zazul's going to continue with the stabbing, and the one right next to him there.
Good hit. And a good shanking. These ones are definitely a lot flimsier than the ones that have been clambering up. They seem even drier and more sort of like, particulates about them. The ones that have been doing all the basic work just seem to be wearing down.
Okay. And that's about it, I think.
Don't want to fling a bonus of anything? Maybe not a healing word, but do you have anything else?
Not really as a bonus.
Do you never bring Hunter's Mark?
Okay. It costs me a spell slot these days, and I'm going through them on healing.
Malgern.
Yeah. I see another one of those things. I'm going to kill it this time. And I have just enough movement to get down there.
Now, there is also all the rest of the situation going on.
Yep.
For one thing, Rain still has one around her ankles, and you notice that all these guys here aren't looking in your direction. They're looking basically through the wall to where Rain is.
Oh god.
A little bit.
What's it going to be, Malgern?
Taking the heroic option. I'm going to hold the line. And
I mean, the heroic option would also be getting that one off her. Or no, actually, it's the one Zarzul dotted.
yeah, like I feel like Zarzul's got that handled.
I just love him running past thinking Zarzul, he's got this. And then, you see in the background passing by is this skinny little shitty stoner kobold with a sharp knife. Just standing there completely out of his depth.
Like a rat with a knife.
Yep.
Gonna start.
The rat
Alright.
with a knife. I still love that. It's so adorable.
Oh, that's the item list.
Hey, that's a good one. And you cut that one down because it's one of the flimsier ones.
Alright, moving on to this one.
Also,
Fuck
again,
yeah.
you know what I love though? They're still 20s. They're not 19s. They're never
I don't
19s.
think I've ever used improved critical. I don't think he ever has.
This is why I'd say Champion is a terrible subclass.
It seemed good on paper.
It's too fucking basic. It's what the fighter should just have.
I know, but remarkable athlete and improved critical, like they look good on paper, but yeah,
Whereas you've seen what Maliko can do with his Battlemaster maneuvers.
yeah.
Yep.
Makes
I was gonna
Scotch
do
really
wrong.
annoyed because his orcs are getting fucking strangulated.
I should have just played samurai.
Yes.
Literally,
Yes.
champion.
Samurai's great.
Because you don't have to be a
No,
samurai.
yeah,
You just have to use the abilities.
but yeah, you live and you learn, and I just got 2 more kills, so
Yep. Oh yeah, might as well have Lorna chip in.
you can do it, sweetie.
No, she can't.
You can't do it, sweetie.
Never have faith in something you love. It'll never work. Wolfgang.
You realize who I'm sitting next to, right?
Okay, and biting the bloodied one.
You can do it, Wolfgang.
Pretty can't. He probably can. No,
He already
he
finished.
actually can't. He just
Did
misses
he?
their AC by 1.
Oh, no, that's an attack, not a damage. Tried your best, puppers.
Castalia. You saw
Okay.
Cornelius get stuffed down into a barrel, and there is no Cornelius anymore. The barrel's there, and the 2 creatures there just seem to be turning to look at Rain.
So he didn't get out of the barrel.
He has not gotten out of the barrel. Also, Kagratz is currently bound up by this horrible thing. It's got a spike in his shoulder, and it's just leering at him.
Yeah.
I got this.
Can I break the barrel?
It's one of the options you could do, yes. You could reach inside. You could kick it over. You could shake it. Shake, shake. You might get something better than a Cornelius.
I have to pick it up and shake it till 3 Corneliuses forged together.
Yep.
No, just one Cornelius falls out, then 2 fall.
Just borrow a few green gems and bingo, you got a fireball bomb.
Oh.
But it's up to you on what you can do.
I'm gonna get Cornelius out of the barrel.
Alrighty.
Before you mean how.
Well, yeah, is she reaching in? Are you attacking it? Are you kicking it over? Are you just upending it?
Can I pick it up and turn it upside down?
Yeah, that was upending it.
All right,
I'll need an
I'll
athletics,
upend
though. It's a heavy barrel.
it.
It's okay, she's got gauntlets.
Yeah, but there are 20 sides to that dice.
Ooh, hang on a second, though. Can
I don't like
congrats
that
bullshit
kind
help
of
her?
Tip 17.
Doesn't need the help. Yeah, you hoist it up. A bit of a grunt, a bit of a strain in the back. It's also weird because, you know, you don't actually have the muscle mass yourself. But then you hoist it up, and then you flip it around, give it a shake, and there is just a flood of this stuff. Like, it spreads out a good 20 feet in all directions. But also, at the very end of it all, with one final shake, slides out Cornelius, who is just a single color.
That's
But-
not cool, man.
He's awake and alive, but from the very tip of his hat to the bottom of his boots, he is just covered in this shit.
Something soot black dye.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'll get to you in a moment. So
I'll be
let's
there
see.
to help you in a sec.
Oh.
And I believe that's my turn.
Droop is gonna have fun pressing.
You got your bonus. If you have anything with it.
Uh,
I think you gave up on Synaptic Shock, though, didn't you?
yeah. If I don't know if I did or not. Like when the sheets changed or something, it removed where I had put all my packs, all my Eldritch
Weird.
tweaks. Yeah, they're just not there anymore.
Now would be a great time for the exploding crossbow.
If only you
So,
guys
yeah.
brought it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
Or the
Okay.
bag of boom.
Oh, hang on, just double
I do have
checking.
a bag of boom. You are 100%.
Just double
correct.
checking a few of his spells, because you know he's just that great.
2 attacks and they're already in melee range, so if I get good hits, I can cleave them down in one.
You know what? Instead of using a smite, he's going to use branding smite, which I forgot to actually work up an attack for, but that's okay. Oh, I did. I got it. Okay. So yeah,
Brandon Smite.
instead of healing himself, Kagratz is going to go all in on this. Pathetic. However, come to think of it, actually, no, didn't like
Yeah,
that.
limp-wristed Nancy boy.
As he smashes it down and something starts to drool out of it instead of just the eyes. Another whack. That is sadly a miss. Now it's the turn of the creatures. Oh, actually, hang on. I forgot about one of the creatures. Zarzul.
Oh, hello.
Hi, friend.
Once again, you find yourself a target of one of these horrible spiked creatures.
Hello, friends.
Does a 17 hit your bullshit?
No.
He's not bullshit.
22 does. He kind of is.
Is he though?
His HP is just the only thing that. No, his
Yeah.
HP is bullshit in the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those wizard
Cleric levels.
or those. That's the same hit die. No,
Yeah.
that
Nope.
would make a difference.
D10 for a ranger, D8 for a cleric.
I thought clerics got D10s too.
Nope.
No.
No full caster gets more than a D8.
Okay.
So that's you gouged up nicely.
Just take some levels in barbarian for that sweet, sweet D12.
That is.
Or you could just take a fighter level.
Huh.
Dip into fighter is almost always really good.
Doesn't matter much, but I just realized I did the wrong way around. Doesn't matter. It wouldn't have changed the tactics here.
Yes, Malgern will dip into fighter.
These guys are just walking past you, Malgern.
Now they provoke attacks of opportunity, do they not?
One of them does,
Yeah.
because you've only got one.
Yeah, so it's going to be that first one that walked past me.
On the bright side, the ones by Cornelius and Castalia also start to move away.
Is that it? No, it's still a 20. I mean, not great. That's like 3 20s in the last 2 turns.
You do
but-
manage to backhand one to death.
Yeah. Fuck off.
However, the approach continues. And they're all focused on Rain.
So that didn't work out as planned, as they just walked right the fuck past me. Jesus.
Well, to be fair, that's just how life works.
I know.
On the bright
Malgern-
side,
It seemed better in my head.
only 3 of them can actually get to Rain right now.
Yeah. I got rid of 1. That counts for something.
Wow, that consistency. Does a 15
man.
hit? I think a
yes.
15 hits, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just remember, she could be wearing armor where 15 is the baseline.
Wearing chainmail.
No, she can't wear chainmail, but she could wear a breastplate, for example, and then add her dex to it and her shield, therefore having more than 15.
A breastplate is better than a chainmail, right?
Oh man. This
Technically.
is like
But the point is, what the fuck?
I already know how this works.
if I had
But that doesn't mean I'm happy about it.
if I had lightning bolt, this line of creatures just screams to me.
Yeah. They're not accounting for AoEs, and you're just like.
Speaking of screaming, this thing is trying to send dude-ass psychic waves into Kagrats before carving him up some more. Sort of. Because, while you're still dusting yourself off, Cornelius, something comes from behind, launched at high speed.
Oof.
Ah, but wait, I still have my reaction. Shield.
That tries again. Get in there, boy.
Oh wow!
Because, yeah, you put up your shield, you go, ha-ha, and then it just shatters with the next launch.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it getting advantage?
It has a special rule.
Okay.
If there is a creature within 30 feet of it, it has advantage.
You, like,
Any
block-
creature. It doesn't have to be friendly or hostile.
You block the chain and forget it has 2 hands. Get hit by the second one. Thinking you're just being suave. Oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, it's had 1 less attack now.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, it can't harpoon anyone because both you and Kagrats are stuck on it. So, Cornelius, it's your turn. You're no longer in the void, and you have all of your mental faculties. You might not have if you failed to save.
I do feel pain though. However, I'm gonna trust the 2 companions that are up here. And yeah, you might want to bring out the ring because it's time for Storm Sphere.
Let's see, I think I still have it on this page. It's the gigantic one, yes?
20 foot.
Yeah. Oop. Hang on. To front. There we go. I'm guessing it's that. Although, how many people can you actually protect here?
Let's see, how was it with shapes? But Poison shape spell.
Spell level +1.
Yes, there'll be 5 people, so everyone, because it's level 4 spell.
Okay. Unless I do it.
So yeah.
Unless, of course, I do this. Make a judgment call.
No, there we go.
Well, even if it covered Castalia, she would still count because 5.
Yeah. Well, no, because I want the beast in there to also be protected. I don't want her to start freaking out when she suddenly gets beaten the shit up. I'd be... Okay,
Let's
so
take a look here. 1 success.
2d6 damage. Wow.
Wow.
You know, like, I know 1 or 2 points of damage matters, but for this purpose, I don't think I'm going to edit all of these guys with the free damage they took.
Oh no, come on.
I mean, none of them die, and the big one saved.
No, but it might matter.
Yep, it
Wait.
I mean, it might be that Melkern hits one.
Yeah, Pio?
Nothing. I was just reading the spell.
Yeah, it's when it appears, along with if they end their turn in it.
But yeah, I've got to be determined that when I have to do the lightning ball attack, that I have to be able to see the target.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I won't be able to see him.
There's a lot of things in the way. There's a lot of bodies. Not
All
enough
right,
of
well,
it to floor.
I'm just gonna guide the attack here. I'm just not gonna get advantage on it.
Okay. Although it is a ranged spell attack, so you will have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I'm standing. Nah, fuck it. Then I'm gonna set the one that is holding rain.
These definitely got some cover.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
lot of
that's
bodies in
gonna
the
be
way. Doesn't matter for you. You're a fucking spell sniper.
Yep.
That's a hit. This one is not horribly fried. I mean, it is, but it's not finished by it. Still has some cooking time to go.
Wasn't it this one that was wounded?
Yeah.
With 16?
There you go.
I was about to say, that seems like a little bit of bullshit right there.
Depends, though. There's resistances to factor in. Anyway, anything else with your turn?
Nope. That's all I can do. I just gotta hope the Kurgrats and Castella can take him out before he can do a swipe at me.
So, Rain.
That's what I was waiting for. I wanted this to count. Okay, so it would be...
You can hit literally all of us.
No. Can't hear. Malgar and Lorna aren't available.
Yeah, I
Oh, sure, they're
Cornelius
behind the
Ever.
wall.
Cornelius is too far?
That's
The wall.
away.
Then, yeah, just a barely little peek of it, and then you got the displaced butt away. So
Like
yeah.
like the fact it's only like you only need sight on them, so congrats kind of, but you'd have very little sight on him.
Yeah, because I was going to say then, yeah, it would be Kagrat, myself, Castalia, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so the 5 that I can hit. So I can't see any of...
1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, look at the
5.
wall you're against.
Yeah.
Like at that angle, it would not make sense, but you could see him.
But can I see Lorna's butt?
Yeah, but she's missing 2 HP.
Yeah, but if I have 6, then I
All right,
can't do anything.
Lorna is completely healed of that 2 HP she was missing.
Yay!
Because I'm not going to waste it just because it's 2 HP.
Cornelius, you turn your head just in time to see the healing words saunter through the air and land on that very light abrasion on Lorna's shoulder.
And
Can't,
it goes away.
I I can't see
You
him.
see it reach out and touch Kagratz. You see it land on Castalia. You see it land on Zarzul, and you just look up expectantly. But there's nothing there.
When, Lord, when's our turn?
As you
Yeah,
just
that's
hear
right.
in the distance from behind the wall, all done!
And then you turn towards the camera as the camera looks directly in your eyes, and a single tear rolls down your cheek.
I would help you if I can, but I'm stuck.
You don't
Well,
even know if he's out of the
technically, every one
barrel.
of Technically, all of you are also in difficult terrain right now.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that is.
I mean, you should have just let Zarzul be hit by the spell for old time's sake.
So, as we were saying, the let's see, the one that's to the south is going to be Krishmash. No, he's
No.
not.
Why can you never fucking hit with that mace?
Whiff, whiff, whiff. She kind of waved her head for a second, like, yay!
Zarzul!
Yep. Gonna get
Wait.
with stabby on the one with mini arms.
Wait, is that one dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's no longer
Is that
grappled.
the one? Did she stand up on her turn?
But she's not prone, remember?
Oh, okay.
It's just they get
right.
advantage on,
Alright.
on someone grappled.
Okay.
Because they're a special little homebrew creature. Unfortunately, I couldn't find decent art for him, but that's fine. I still can't fucking upload anything new. So, Webgun,
That
what's your
art's
plan of
pretty
action?
good.
Continue with the stabbing. The
Yeah.
one with mini arms.
Yeah, the problem is, the only reason I can use it is because I know you never use that ability. Alright, on the mini arm, that's obviously a hit. It's not much of a scrape, like you press against him and drag, and you tear some of the flesh, but you're not making as much of a purchase as you were hoping. Also, it's really
Okay.
fucking loud in there. You're in the Thunderdome,
Hiya.
bitch!
And Wolfgang's gonna attack that one.
About 18 tokens entered, and hopefully about 4 leave. That's a hit. Yep. Do they have any further disadvantages while we're in there?
I think it's just difficult terrain.
Just difficult terrain. Okay. He just manages to get pulled prone. This is one of the less withered ones.
Yeah.
Anything else,
And,
Zarzul? You could take your chances
No,
of
I
movement.
think that's about it. Just prepare to be attacked, basically.
Malgurn, you have 15 foot of movement. I think. Are you 40 normally? Or 35?
I am 30.
Yeah, so you got 15 feet of
No,
movement
I'm
now.
40. Yeah, 5 from the shoes, 5 from squatting and
No, the shoes put you up to 30.
Oh, that's
remember?
right. 30
So yeah,
space,
you got
right?
15 feet of movement.
So yeah, after 35, yeah. Well, first I'm gonna whack at this thing.
Though I do think officially rules have written, you wouldn't actually have gained any movement originally. But then that's dumb. Because the Brutes of Striding Spring just give you 30 feet of movement.
Stupid Discord notification. I can't.
It's a good hit, almost a kill.
Yeah. No. Luckily we
Was
have.
it also with the 3 damage calculated?
Wait,
Hmm?
3
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was just bullshitting about not calculating the 3 damage, so I just want to
Holy
make sure.
shit! Is that? There it is! I did it. 19, boys.
Yeah.
We're at session 87 now?
Yeah.
That is the
Finally
first time I think it's ever triggered.
Hey.
It was all worth it.
Yeah.
It had 1 HP left.
Of course it did.
But you, hey, your turn is ending, and it's dead.
Yeah.
But are you gonna kill me?
Yes.
We're basically at year 2 of the campaign, and that is the first time that has happened.
And Lorna's gonna fall in.
Don't forget she gets her attack.
It depends on the situation, really. In this case, she is taking her cues. She's going to lash out the one beside her. Wolfgang's turn now.
Going to be biting the one on the ground there.
As a reminder, Lorna has a slightly higher modifier than Pufflesworth.
I'm assuming it's probably bloodied now. And that's about it. Trying to protect the healers.
Oh, there we go. Still muted there. Yeah, on that note, Castalia, on the topic of defending the healers, congrats is right there.
Yep. Hold on. Just gotta look
Orver's
something
all that mess down below.
up. One side at a time. Deal with the horror we got here first. Hey, buddy.
Because, yeah,
Wait a minute.
you're watching this horrible thing. It's just holding... Well, it's holding Cornelius off the floor with its spike through him. For congrats, like, he's still standing fully up because he's taller than it.
I'm just gonna move here to make sure it extra counts. And it does.
Oh.
And second swing.
That just misses.
Yeah.
I know, the doubles are always funny.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that horrible home rule suggestion that a DM had made. I mean, if we get doubles, then it just counts as a crit. No, it's a fucking terrible idea.
Yeah. It's fun for the players, not so much when it's against them.
Congrats looks at you, Cornelius. How you holding?
I could probably take one. Not too bad. Probably better than you.
Oh, watch this. This one's for you. That's a hit.
It must have been a bit great if he missed.
I know, I was expecting, because that's why I always build it up like that there. However, he also uses one of his lower smites. Because smite is fucking ridiculous. Oh, man. I gotta screen cap that sometime. Snook never got a smite like that in the full year of his fucking paladin. However, he's gonna use a bonus action to use Inspiring Smite. Now I can actually click it here, come to think of it. And the creature that gets the extra XP, the temp HP, is you, Cornelius. You get 15.
Aw. Didn't know you cared.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You
And
think
it
for a
shows we all
moment,
go
does he
home.
care, or is it just because his girlfriend is right there?
I don't really care either way.
He's got a second attack. Oh, come on, there we go.
You can
Alright,
do it.
so let's take a look here.
See, 25.
48.
47.
48 damage. No, not 48, 42. This
Yeah,
thing's not
'cause
unholy
the-
or undying.
Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing that says you can't use smite twice in a turn.
No, you certainly can.
Oh, there we go. There's a terrible smite. But it's just enough.
Yay!
As he just wallops the thing, you see its elongated neck get compressed in as he bashes it, and then he does it again, the head splattering apart. And then it's just this horrible moment. He quickly drops his maul to grab the blade stuck in you, Cornelius, to lower you down gently. before the sad part, where he just has to pull it out of both of you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so am I. Grit the
Might be
teeth,
stuck
rub
in
some
that-
dirt on it later. And we're no longer grappled. Paladins are bullshit.
They are.
At least he's handsome. Oh, time for the creature's turns. So let's
Oh, God.
see. End their turn or start their turn?
End of turn.
Okay. Well, it's still a lot of saves I have to do later. On the bright side, they don't have the same focus. Which means they're just going to go to whoever's nearby. There we go, just clear that
Aren't you
out.
glad I helped Sazul?
Rena could have probably tanked that for another round.
Are you sure about that?
Nope. But, you know, I don't need you guys to survive, really. Alright, so first of all will be... yeah. One's gonna throw itself at your feet, Malgern. Oh, 14 misses. Retoggle that. There we go, we're not at advantage. Now let's see here. Any more? Yeah, one's gonna throw himself at Zarzul. Which is actually quite tricky because he's so small. And then one's gonna throw himself down for Rain and grabs her again. It's a bit worse. A lot of them haven't actually gone yet, but some are tied up. So let's see now. So first of all, the 2 advantage attacks on Rain. Nice. That advantage really helped. And normal, let's see now, there's only... yeah, let's see. 2 attacks on Zarzul. I think those both miss.
Yep, they misses.
One for Malgern. That hits.
Yes, it does.
One for Lorna.
That's not too bad.
That also hits.
No, that's worse.
Let's see here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's actually... oh, hang on. This guy moves in slightly. Because now he can feel the call. However, they've all ended their turn there.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 2 saves.
Yeah, the rest takes 6 damage.
This one is destroyed. It is not the one grappling Rain right now, however. It's this boy. And the rest of them are chipped down a bit.
No, hang on. Wasn't that the one that moved down?
That one?
That
No.
one moved down. After you pointed out that she was
Ah.
grappled.
This one then. Because it wasn't this one.
The
Alright.
bottom one's been there the whole time. He hasn't moved.
Yeah, I was trying to make it easier by putting this one in who's surrounded by guys, but thanks, Scotch. You've just made Rain's situation more dangerous. Anyway, Zarzul. Oh, yeah. I'll do his at the end of the turn. This one's going to try and reach for you again. Let's see. There we go. That's a hit.
Yep.
You are also scared shitless as this thing brings it up. Brings you right up. Oh,
That sounds about right.
yeah, it also does
Yeah.
damage.
Ooh, that's bad for Zarzul.
Oh, it could be much worse if he turns his token over.
Not yet. Damn close.
However, it now has to save. Oh yeah, it was a +4 this. And it does, which is lucky for you, Zarzul. Because you think if this thing got hit and jostled, all the blades in you might also move inside you. As it just hoists you right up. Cornelius.
Yeah. If I stand on the table, can I see the creature holding Zarzul at the moment?
Yes.
Right. But since you gave that description, will it actually have any effect if I hit it? Try to hit it with the lightning sphere right now.
Maybe. You do not know. You have never encountered this creature before.
Well, on the other hand, it's probably not for the best to leave it in the arms. $24.
24
That's a
does
event.
hit.
Yeah, 13 electric.
Yep. And yes. Although it's not from the jostling, something does surge through. Let's see. Did I make sure it's the right one? Yes. Zarzul, you take 12 psychic damage. As just a sense of having no idea of where you are just surges through you. And he's still grappled, by the way. He's unconscious, and he's impaled.
Okay, let's see, what can I do now?
I think Zarzul would say you've done enough.
Oh, wait. Did
actually-
all the... Oh, yeah, they did. Never
Yeah,
mind.
they did.
Actually, hang on. No, hang on. Oh, wait. Zarzul, which one of the healing spells of yours was it I had in the ring? Was it the touch spell or the rain spell?
Usually we have healing word in there
Should-
because ranged.
I
Yeah,
gave you guys a file for it.
Yeah.
The whole point is you update what spells you've got in there on it.
Oh,
So you
it's
have-
always the same. I haven't changed it. It's just that
Well, you've always got to make sure you've got the charges or not.
I don't know if healing word is ranged or touched.
Healing Word is a range one.
Healing word is ranged.
However,
All right. Well,
you have already cast a spell.
no, that's a bonus.
So is Healing Word.
Can I just use a regular action for a bonus action?
No. They're very specific on the uses of spells like that. Like, casting it through the ring does not change the property of the spell. It's still a bonus action to cast it.
All right.
Because then it lets you do things with that bonus action. Like, you could put a Hunter's Mark in there,
Yeah.
and now the fighter can get Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
So, what are you doing with your action? Your big move?
Well, that's a good question since I can't really keep hitting it now that it keeps clambering onto Zarzul that's unconscious.
And there's more than 4 creatures in that radius, potentially.
Well, I'm gonna try and do a bit of a safer. No, it's
On the
just
bright
gonna
side,
hurt
Zarzul, you're
Zarzul.
currently not afraid, but you will be if you wake up again.
Yep. If.
So, what are you doing, Cornelius?
Well, I guess I've got to try and thin their herd in front of me then. I've just gotta do a firebolt at the nearest one, and then gotta shout at Malgurn to help pry Zarzul loose of that creature.
At which point, Malgurn, you hear, help our creature. Because there's currently a big thunderous dome going on right now.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
no, you do hear him clearly. The boom happens at timed intervals.
If I count, can I tell how far away the storm is?
I mean, you can guess.
I mean,
No, but just thinking back to when we were a kid, you count after the lightning and the thunder, and that's how many miles away the storm is.
Yeah.
One boom! Oh fuck.
The sound
Yeah,
of thunder to the speed of lightning.
Alright, that one is destroyed. Because of it chipping away, and then the 18 damage.
mm-hmm.
Because despite the gag, yes, I'm keeping track of what they've been hit by.
And I'm just gonna move away. So, and well, for Gats and Castella to actually move in to help if they need to, I'm probably gonna have to lift the spell. Sadly.
Oh boy.
To be
I'm not
fair,
quite-
these guys are all pretty weak. It's just I'm not putting a red dot on every fucking one of them.
Yeah.
That gets a bit tedious.
If I revive Zarzul, will he immediately go down again? Is my problem.
If you what?
He,
If I heal him, I'm worried that they'll attack and he'll immediately go under again, and that would be a problem.
Well, it's still better than him taking a failed death saving throw. Plus, on his turn, he'll be awake.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to be under the dead guy.
You're grappled currently.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I mean, I did say it was by this one to give you a chance, because everyone could chip in there, but no, it's by this one because of Cornelius.
Okay. Well, in that case, there's not really much I can do to save him because that healing word ain't going to be doing enough.
It wakes him up.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm going to regret doing it. I will have this known that I'm doing this under duress, and I don't think it's a good idea.
Zarzul, you're awake and terrified.
And then the one that's grappled me, I'm gonna do a switch.
Something hit.
Yeah, something crit.
Yeah, and it also smashes away what there is grappling you. There's an arm still clinging, but it just drops away eventually. The whole thing losing cohesion is just a pile of soot and crystal.
And then to give Zarzul a little bit more of a chance.
That's your bonus in your action.
Yeah, no, but I have to move.
Okay.
I'm moving a little closer.
Zarzul, you're conscious now. You're terrified. This thing is staring right at you, and holy shit, the sorrow this thing has in it. Actually, for you, this resonates quite a bit. You're one for adventure and explore the unknown. This thing is terrified of all of that. This thing has never known where it's going. It's wandered for miles, it's wandered for years, for decades, and there's never been a sense of progress or a sense of anything fresh. It's just constantly wandered the dark. It's also got 5 of its claws impaled in you, so, you know, there's that too.
What will it be to become ungrappled? Is that an action or a bonus?
It's an action.
Okay, first step. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself to give me a few extra hit points just in case. I can't imagine why trying to ungrapple from this thing might hurt.
No, it won't hurt to ungrapple from it.
Yeah, but if I fail to ungrapple from it,
It'll only hurt a little bit. You know, Furkergrats, for you, you're fucked. Your head might as well just explode. But yeah, if you want to get out, it'll be acrobatics or athletics. Are you going to wriggle or jostle?
I'm going to have to acro.
You manage to wriggle yourself free.
Nice.
However, as your feet land on the floor, you notice lots of other feet around you, who are no longer looking at Rain, couple of them are looking at you because you're closest.
Ooh. Okay, is
Hate it.
crying a free action?
Yes,
Hey.
crying is always a
Always
free
a-
action.
Crying is a free action, yeah. I want that shirt.
At the very least,
Oh,
they're
boy.
not gonna get advantage on hitting you.
Yeah. This is good so far.
Oh no, they didn't. They weren't turning their eyes on him when he was grappled by that thing. Only when one of her own is grappling someone.
Interesting. But not interesting enough. There's something on my cat, and I want it gone.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And that puts it over.
That taken care of. I'm gonna help the dog now.
As you just hear a help, friend. Helping the
You're
dog.
fine. But I heard. No,
You're next.
fine.
You're next. It's fine. That's a hit. And she's also going to chip in. Hey, she actually hit something.
Hey!
And once again, you're the one who kills it, but she chipped in, you know? At the end, when it was already falling down, she just bats away one of its hands.
Can I use my bonus action to pet the cat?
It's a free action.
Okay, I pet the cat. Good
Okay.
job.
You'll have to find a cat to pet, because that's not a cat. That's a fucking displacer beast. It's a monster. Any movement?
I pet not a cat. Any movement.
Let's just
Seeing
clear
as-
out a few of these tokens. Alrighty.
Yep.
Wolfgang.
Fighting shall continue. Fight his way towards Zazul.
17 hits. For 11 piercing, that's enough to chunk through it. Another kill.
Dun, dun, dun.
And bounce.
If you're gonna send everyone
So
bites
that-
for dust, there's a bit of a theme with these guys as well, if you noticed.
Thanks, I hate it.
It's not part of it.
I
But, you
know,
know.
but
They are dusty, sooty boys.
it's just
You
small
can
town
see
people.
that even though he is still heavily injured, your big brass boy is turning to face the wails of the kobold. Legs tensing, back rearing, he's ready to go.
Okay. I
like
can
this.
only get here.
He also does not have his maul on him.
Did he throw it?
No, he put it down to help Cornelius. I'm just
Well,
pointing out
I'm
as you
back.
run past him, he's raring to go and charge in, but he's forgetting about his weapon.
Well, as I'm running past, I remind him, "Sweetie, don't forget your weapon."
Thanks, darling.
And then I move the hex over to. I think I can see this boy from here.
It's a bit of cover, but you don't actually need to roll an attack, so yeah, I'd say you managed to see him there.
All right, and then it's going to be Eldritch blasting this guy.
Okay. She's
'Cause
closer
I
up,
got
there's a
a
lot
big-
fewer bodies in the way, yeah. I mean,
You know,
really,
I
there's
was
just...
gonna laugh at the "Hey, sweetie, don't forget your weapon," but I do believe that Arena's brought me my musket on several occasions. So
Both
I
those
can
hits.
really talk.
Ba-doo, ba-doo.
I feel like
No necrotic on mouse.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Talk
Double
about it.
tap.
Ooh, this one is barely up.
Ah, close though.
Congrats picking up his maul as he glances at Cornelius and then bounds off. She's the best devil I know. 3, 4, 6.
Cornelius just wondering, does he know other devils?
Yeah, because she's the best, but that doesn't rule out others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because of Zarzul being helpful here. Smash. There's now a path clear, Zarzul. Actually, let's just get rid of this
Okay.
one. And he still has more movement. Because he has 40. For just being who he is. So bullshit, even when I'm taking advantage of it. And a smack to one of them. Come on, roll 20. Oh, and a big miss finally. But he looks down at you, Zarzul, in your horrible condition. We'll take it. You go on.
Okay.
If he makes it to the next turn, he will.
Well, luckily, he makes a lot of noise when he stomps in, so only one of his attacks is going to use Zarzul. So, congrats. Zarzul. You're fine. You know, until this turn. But, you know what, Zarzul? You were small. It shared its pain with you. So it turns to the left.
Back
Yeah.
to the left.
And misses.
Back.
But it was reaching out for you, Rain. All 5 of those spikes curling around where you just lean back quickly.
Thank fuck.
Mm-hmm. But it's still gonna stab you. But misses.
Nope.
Terrible fucking dice rolls there.
Ah, what a
They
shame.
are fantastic.
3,
What a
2, 2, 5, and 1. Cornelius.
What a fucking
Yeah. Can I clamber up to the barrel so I can get a better view here?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, because you kind of need it with Congrats in a way.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna try and shoot a firebolt at him.
She'll be back.
That's a hit. And a strong one, too. 12 damage is lit up. Now you can use your bonus if you want.
I don't have anything to use my bonus on.
Healing
because
word.
I-
Or are you going to save that for
yeah.
emergencies?
Yeah, I was gonna save that for an emergency.
Alrighty. Rain.
Alright, so the big spiky boy in front of me is a problem.
Yes.
I mean, looking at him, he seems so sad. That's a hit. Sort of. I mean, it hits him, but really.
I just kind of stare at him.
Yeah, it's kind of like you whipped him with a towel, but you didn't quite get the twist of it right.
I just stare at him like there.
It leans in as you say that. Zarzul.
Okay.
You could go for the big guy,
Just-
but there's also the dusty ones.
Yeah. Is disengage a bonus action or an action?
Full action for you. It's only a bonus for goblins and rogues.
Oh, I'm going to disengage and move down here so Congrats has got a way in, as it were.
I mean, the only thing you're avoiding there is one attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
And you've
true,
seen how these
that's-
guys
well,
swing.
Yeah, okay. I'll take the hit and while here
I
I'll
mean, you could also just move through Wolfgang.
No, because then you take 2.
Oh,
yeah,
There you go, no
take the
worries.
one. Yep. And continue with stabbing.
I mean, these guys need a 16 in order to hit him. 16 or higher. Plink, plink, plink.
Yeah,
Anything
it's
else,
not
or-
so good.
I mean, you can
Maybe,
order
but-
Wolfgang now, I suppose.
Yeah, I have to do that to actually get Wolfgang to do it either.
There's a hit. It actually falls.
And that's it for my turn.
Malgurn. Now that everyone's done the heavy lifting.
I mean, we all live together.
I don't think so with this party, come to think of it.
I don't like the look on his face.
That's a hit. I think. Double check. Yes, it is. As you strike, and it's... Fuck, it's tough. You're really trying to get some purchase, and you can't push the sword in very deep. It's just a hack more than a slash. Another hit. Getting him low, but he's not quite gone.
Anything else? I don't.
Wolfgang.
That's-
I mean, if you want, we could try with Lorna, but she's a disadvantage.
Yeah. It'd be
Still
funny,
hits,
though.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
Oh man. Daddy's girl right to the core.
Ah, son of a bitch. You did good, sweetie.
And the kill-stealing wolf.
So close. Yet so far. You did good, sweetie. You did good. Petting the cat is a free act.
Well, Kagrat's gonna take out the one to the bottom right. And, yeah, that's actually just enough.
Yeah, because you got that extra 1 fire damage, that cheating son of a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, so he would have Malgurned it if he didn't cheat with his fucking Molten Maul. I'm on to you.
The salty dwarf. You'd think that having a dude like Kagrat's there to help you along would inspire, but no, he just gets more bitter.
The Book of Grudges grows ever thicker.
Except I don't think this is really a grudge.
This is pettiness, the Book of Pettiness,
Yeah.
which is much
Malgurn.
bigger when it comes to Malgurn.
Yeah, you know.
Look, the Book of Pettiness and Book of Grudges are very similarly thickness.
Think of his upbringing, though. I mean,
But one's
this makes
grudges they
sense.
show off, they keep the Book of Pettiness to themselves.
Not him, no. It's been stewing for
And
too
then
long.
there's the dark
over.
book, the Book of Bitching.
Yeah,
Look a bitchin'.
I haven't gotten there quite yet, but it's
Oh
boiled
no!
over.
Oh no! You're at the bitching stage.
Does Castalia want to go in for a coordinated kill? There's just one dude left.
Yes.
And despite the lack of red dot, these guys have been fucking broken. Good hit. And a death.
Nice.
After that, you are out of initiative for now.
Oh,
We did it.
holy shit.
So I presume this means that they are actually quite hostile.
I mean,
Yeah.
for fun, let's
Yeah,
just reveal
they-
this portion.
That's because he's just sitting there on the barrel, just prestidigitating all this shit off him.
She kind of wanders more into the room to get a better view of what's going on over.
Yeah, as you wander about, it is definitely some sort of weird processing place. I mean, there's still those barrels that have been recently sealed up. Some empty. A few completely empty. A few empty just that they have the black powder in them. You also see that there are 3 doors to the north. However, one has been heavily reinforced, this one. It has bars, planks, a few wedges pushed against it.
Do I have any idea what these things were?
What things?
These creatures and what the ones with multiple arms and that sort of thing.
Let's see now. Oh, no. Roll Arcana. These are not creatures
Well-
of nature. Yeah, you got no clue.
How about me?
See, we're all gonna jump in the train here.
I am
Yeah.
not.
Nope.
I have an excuse. I'm half dead.
Look at Zarzul. Cornelius, with that, the best you can make out is this is just one of the things the Shadowfell does to people. Some of those who linger long enough just devolve and change. And yeah, so at 25, that is all you get. Because this is not something that is deeply studied. And definitely not something you would have come across in more than just glancing detail. Because, I mean, you were a nerd. You didn't hang out with the spooky nerds.
You didn't get a big titty goth girlfriend in magic school.
Yeah, you didn't date Prenders.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was not Prenders, yes.
But he held those bitchin' parties.
Whereas Cornelius, as a scholar, just went to those bitching parties where a bunch of nerdy wizards in training just complained. I fucking hate
Literally
these fighters, man. I mean, they hit you and then they just say, and I surge and I do it again. And then they press the can against my head. Look at the fucking dent. One of them stuffed me into the town well.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably.
It was a
not
10-minute swirly, man.
Right?
He got his druid buddy to cast control water to make it spin.
Hey, come over, Cornelius. We're playing servants in stock rooms.
Oh. Yeah, I was just thinking, yeah. So, is that your first time being stuck in a barrel, Cornelius, or is this bringing back memories?
I mean, there was a beautiful childhood memory, Cornelius, of when you were in the family vineyard. And once or twice you climbed into a barrel as a mere child. You're just thinking, never again. Those childhood memories are now tainted. Ooh. You know what the problem is, Malgern? As you look at Kagratz, he's been knocked around, you've evaded most damage. He looks all the more glorious for it. Like this is a hard-won victory.
No. Yeah.
It's like you sculpt
So Rain
around.
walks down on the ground and goes,
But I hurt.
No, he is standing mightily.
I'm guessing people are up for a small break.
Yes.
But do we want to stay here any longer than we have to? Like,
Do you know a way out?
points to several doors. I know a start.
Yeah, and we're half dead. If we go through there and something's on the other side, we're fucked.
Fine.
Just so you know, there are things possibly climbing up here to come over the walls.
Well, congrats, he patched off most of my wounds, but kind of at a lost cost for himself.
He just gives a slight shrug. Still fighting fit. How about you, little bro?
Yeah, I can hang in there for a bit more. I think we should really go a bit further, possibly.
Yeah, come over here. He gives you 10 HP with lay on hands. It's just like one gigantic pat on the head.
Is Rain watching this happen?
Yeah, he looks at Rain and he looks a bit sheepish. Sorry.
It's okay. We just need to take a rest.
Because you look at... It's not like he ignored you. He's just a very direct guy. Like, one thing, one task, job done, move on. As noted on the many times he's forgotten his armor and weapons.
That one time he borrowed mine.
Yep. Because his brain says to danger, not to danger while equipped.
Yeah.
No, you know what? No, this isn't right. She lays a hand on... There you go. On Rain. 10 points of healing.
Oh, thank fuck.
There we go.
As you say, thank fuck, he kind of looks at you. What god is that?
I mean, I still have a red dot, but I mean,
To be fair, so does he.
yeah,
And his red dot is your entire health.
yeah.
What is his max?
It's an interesting question, isn't it?
I know.
Do you really want to know?
Kind of, but at the same time, no. I mean, I know mine's on the low side, but it's not too bad.
I mean, do you really want to know?
No.
Because I even rolled for it.
I mean, Malgern is disgusting in other ways, so...
Well, this
That's
is...
maybe to be taken in more ways than one.
Should we take a peek over the walls? See what we can see.
Yeah, I'd be for that.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. You hear him stomping and bounding behind you.
I'm trying to jump up.
Oh.
I don't need congrats to boost me up.
But you just kind of keep... Like, you get,
Again, it's
you get the nose over, but you're having to tilt your head back.
Yeah.
But-
And it's like, I'm not getting a look long enough to see anything, but it seemed like a better idea in his head.
But Zarzul's congrats lifts you over. You get to see quite a lot. You see more of those husks, but they are... Some of them look like they're partially absorbed by these strange crystalline masses that have just erupted out of what you recall being those strange artificial fencing or soldiers you saw in the workshop. Way back in the sewer chapter, if anyone remembers that.
Alright, which turn of the coil is this? I feel like I've seen this before.
But again, it's like coal dust, but compressed.
Probably a primal, guys.
Some of them are just merging into it, some are walking out of it, and a few are just attacking it with shovels, very lazily.
What is this?
That is the artificial fencer I was talking about.
Okay.
Like the mannequin things that you saw in the workshop.
Okay, yeah, now that I've zoomed in, I can see it. It just looked kind of funny from my zoomed out perspective.
But yeah, these structures have just burst out of them.
I am very confused. I relay what's up here, going on the other side to the rest of the party.
Is there anything else in the room that seems of interest?
Well, there are two doors. There's a couple of buckets. Buckets are quite useful. You may have a spare shovel if you look hard enough.
Let's try it with this wall.
Oh, hang on. Fucking scrolling bar stuck. This wall, you see a chamber that is just fucking coated in the powder. And you can see that there's a line of these guys emptying one bucket full into another bucket, into another bucket, into another bucket. They just keep on chaining it around. You can also see a pile starting to build up around here of just full buckets that have just been slid over. But you expect were probably picked up by the ones who are marching around.
Okay. That only leaves the room that was been barred up.
It leaves both
Oh,
of the
so
barred
here.
up doors.
Yeah, because this one, there was this barred up, and then down here was barred up too, right?
Yes.
And I saw that big, lumpy guy down there.
And as you're hoisted up, this room has a roof.
Of course.
makes this room slightly interesting.
It's got some dents in it.
Is the
Big
roof
trouble.
sloped?
We'll get out.
Dents in. Rain, give me a deck save.
Uh,
13 is enough. You manage to quickly sidestep as just a solid thud of a corpse on the ground. Again, it has just been eroded detail.
no. 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 No.
Well, I'm pointing that out as that's probably what the dents are from.
Yeah.
But is the roof sloped?
No, it's flat.
So then shouldn't there be bodies on top of it?
There should be.
This is something people should remember.
Was this door barred?
That door was not as heavily barred. Also, while you guys think, I'll be back in a sec. Well, we are getting close to the end of the session anyway. Do you want to call it here? We've got 9 minutes left of the 3 hours.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah. Okay then. We'll be back next week, hopefully, if I have a new headset. 'Cause this is fucking worrying. I keep losing sound in the on how I turn. And this is my only spare, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, hopefully Thursday there'll be Saltmarsh, and Saturday there'll be Rescue at Raxis. We'll see.
We shall see.
Yep. Anyway, now to click the button that says stop streaming.